Greek God Puppet on here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm in my car. I just got to say something real quick. This might be a little bit long. I'm inserting some clips from an interview I did. So just listen, and the truth will set you free. Okay, this isn't a conspiracy. It's fact. Your boy GGP here always tells you the truth. So here we go. First off, Blake Troop, aka my boy Goof Troop. Listen here, Goofy. I'm talking to you, and I'm gonna say this once, and that's it. You and I have a past. You claim that you have some sort of respect for me, and I claim I have some sort of respect for you. So whatever. It is what it is. But I said it before. We said a lot in the last 2 years. You got in my face, and I put you in your place when I snuffed you. You verbally come at me at social media like a little girl, and I verbally put you in your place. So, leave it alone. Either put up or shut up. Now, this all started and got resurrected, if you will, when I went and did an interview on Pro Wrestling Coalition, a podcast. And it was a good interview. The host, Jimmy, a.k.a. DJ Mass Effects, I believe his name is, but I'm going to call him DJ No Clue. Why? Because the kid has no clue. Thinks he knows the wrestling business. He saw a shoot tape. He read an autobiography, listened to a podcast. Now he's a wrestling expert. Well, son, as you can see right now, I'm going to let you guys hear what I said during the interview. Here you go. The situation with Blake Troop initially was a shoot. And Blake, being who he is, very smart individual, trying to capitalize on the situation and make a name for himself at the time, was at the wrong place at the wrong time, doing the wrong thing. Since that time, we obviously, found the equal ground. To say that there isn't something still there would be fictitious. But to say that sometimes a shoot becomes a work in order to make some scuttle, well, yeah, it's wrestling, dude. That's what happens. So if something was to happen between Blake and I now, I'm looking along the lines of a work. But at the time, I was down to have an MMA match with him in the cage.
Yeah, I remember you saying that too.
And then he was like, and Mike's like, mate, Mike Cause.
Yeah.
He's like, you'd fight him in a cage? Fuck yeah, I'd fight him in a cage, dude. I was like, I ain't scared of nobody. I was like, I'm not a tough guy by any means. I don't start looking for trouble. I don't think I'm God's gift. There's always someone bigger and better out there. That's the golden rule. But shit comes my way, I will never run. I don't care if it's 100-1 or 1-on-1. I will never fucking run. I will stand my ground and fight like the Spartans did with the Persians. That's what I would fucking do. It's in my DNA.
I was gonna say that it's the Greek in you, man. There
you have it. Not once did I ever say that I thought Blake Troop can kick my ass. Now, Blake, please don't take that and use it like you did last time in a soundbite. You cut the video to fit your narrative. I mean, do you work for CNN? Are you part of the fake news media? You're better than that, son. At least I think you're better than that. Hopefully you do too. But lo and behold, another deadly episode. Blake goes on the same podcast, maybe a few weeks later. And then DJ No Clue is marking out to him, being a fanboy. You can hear it in his voice. He's all excited. And he asks him the following question and says a fake statement. Says, I spoke to GGP months ago or a couple of weeks back, and he said the same thing, was it a work or a shoot? And I asked him blah, 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 and he said that even though I think he kicked my ass, I had to do something, which never came out of my mouth. Not once. And if you don't believe me, roll the tape. Here you go.
And the thing is, you've got great people in your corner, man. You got nothing but the best around you, man, and it's awesome to see you grow, man. Like it's awesome just seeing that. It blows my mind, man. And I can see it. Like I see it.
I appreciate the love because I met you around that whole drama when GGP started, and that's when we first started chatting and stuff. And so you definitely see me. That was the very, very beginning of my introduction into the professional wrestling world, which might not have been the best initial.
No, I love that
first impression on a handful of people. but it was definitely a memorable impression for a lot of people.
Funny you brought that up.
I've built a lot since then.
Oh, you have, man. But funny you brought that up because I interviewed GGP a couple of weeks ago, right? And he brought up the thing between you and him, and he's telling me, no, that was a shoot. It was a shoot. I'm like, come on, man. It was a way. He's like, no, it was a dead set shoot. He's adamant, so I'll go with it because he was dead set serious about it. He goes, look, you'll probably kick my ass, but I was ready to go him, and this and that. I'm like, all right, so it was legit. But I love that, man. Like I do still want that to go somewhere in the future.
So there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen of the demographic, like my friend Crowbar loves to say about you wrestling fans, I broke this down very simplistically, very logically, so everybody can understand. Nothing gets misconstrued. GGP, me, Greek God Papadon, fears nobody. Not a living soul. I don't care who you are. I don't care what area of combat sports you're in. Blake, you said I have a lot of balls, that's why you respect me. You do too, son. The only difference is the balls you have are usually bouncing off your chin. You see, I can talk trash as well. Now, I digress. That's not the point of this. The point was let the truth speak for itself. You guys heard the clips. You heard what I had to say. And at the end of the day, 2021 rolls around. This pandemic is gone. The fear-mongering is gone. And we can get back to some sort of normality. Blake True, GGP, one-on-one. We can do it. Primetime Live, United Wrestling Network. Dave Marquez wants to book it. Great, let's do it. We can do it Championship Wrestling of Hollywood. We can do it anywhere. Any promoter wants to book it, no problem. You want to do it MMA style? You want to fight in a cage? I'll do it on your term. I'll do it on your own home field advantage if you want. Home court advantage, whatever they say. I don't care. We'll get an MMA company to sponsor it. I'll get a fat payday and I'll whoop your ass. So look, enough. Enough of the blah, 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 blah. Enough of the acting like a little schoolgirl on social media. Again, I apologize for the long video. I just wanted to get this off my chest and do it right. So all you people, all you smart wrestling fans, and I know that's an oxymoron, and especially that idiot Jimmy who started all this by being a fanboy instead of a professional, gets the story out and you get the truth and you hear it straight from the horse's mouth. So that's it. Everyone have a safe holiday season. And most importantly, Blake, it's over. Now it's time to put up. So hopefully in 2021, I'll see you in a ring across from me, in a cage across from me, and then we'll have some fun. All right? Courtesy of the Alpha and the Omega of pro wrestling, your boy GGP. See, I finished it with a wrestling tagline because that's what we do.